Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Netherlands against Milan.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Well, we're on the way. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, just skips past his man. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has not gone well. Driven forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that,
Zanetti
and they have every right to be.
gets good distance on it. Batistuta in the hunt and looking threatening. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking to pass their way through. He's through now, takes a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the match.
And the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mohamed shot at goal! Brilliant save! Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! He scores! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he shoots! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! The Netherlands are level! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 19, Mackay.
So we're into the second 45.
Mohamed Salah. Coming on
The Netherlands have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much.
Oh, shooting chance!
Substitution in
It's a
progress.
decent clearance. Ibrahimovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Can he finish? There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
The
risks.
attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
61,052.
Nedved! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
That's going to go a long way.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep...
It's Ibrahimovic!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 17.
Final checks on the
Nedved.
touchline. A
Number
change
10.
about to occur.
Messi. Number 18.
Well, that is one way to
Lewandowski.
stop him.
Coming on the field.
That was
number
good
20.
alertness.
David Villa. Number
David
21.
Villa.
Bebeto.
Oh,
Number
super
6.
ball!
He's having a shot!
Great vision. Ibrahimovic. Oh, played right into his path. Caught offside that time. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
He's had a shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Let's a look and place it forward.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep...
Good effort from distance.
They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have ours, and again! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Zanetti attempts a clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look in.
There's the header!
Added minutes has been
And he
indicated.
looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that was very necessary. Time added on, 4 minutes. It's played through for him. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
The Netherlands certainly had some
Hello,
good moments,
attendees.
Peter.
This
There were
is a
plenty of
Lost
encouraging
Children's
spells that
announcement.
more should have
Would the
been made
father
of.
of a boy